Okay, so here is my 2015 Nissan Altima. I decided to make a video because video can tell a story that pictures just can't. So I'm going to go through the car really comprehensively and give you a nice virtual tour. First thing I'm going to do, let me turn the light up a bit, and I'm just going to walk around the car, 360 degree panic shot, show you that the car is in very good shape all the way around. Okay, now one of the things I want to show you that was replaced last week is both brake sets of, when I say sets, I mean right and left. Both right and left rotors and pads were replaced literally a week ago. And as you can see, we used slotted and drilled rotors instead of standard rotors, which are so much better at dissipating heat and reducing the likelihood of warpage. They almost never warp. Whereas standard rotors get hot, they don't dissipate heat as well as slotted and drilled, and you wind up with warped rotors before you know it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the interior here. Back seats in pretty good shape, not torn, not anything. The backs of the front seats also not torn, not banged up. Those pockets where you can store magazines and things aren't all stretched out the way they are on so many cars. The headrests look real good. Door panels in good shape. Tread on the tires is halfway decent. These alloy wheels are really, really beautiful on these cars. And the other thing I want to show you is the headlining fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and crank up the contrast a little bit. Yeah, the headlining fabric here is really good as I pan from back to front. Doesn't have a bunch of soda popping stains or frays, no fabrics hanging down whatsoever, and no tears at all. It's really, really good. And the carpet's good. It's a very, very clean vehicle. The driver's door panels, also good. All the door panels are in good shape. Driver's seats in pretty good shape. Passenger seats in good shape. Also that door panel. Look at that dashboard. Not a crack or a lift in it. Stereo works fine. As you can see, it's got less than 90,000 miles on it. And okay, I went ahead and popped the hood, and as you can see, people talk about an engine you could eat off. This engine you literally could eat off. It's very, very clean. And something you should do on any car you look at is you always want to look at that oil dipstick. You want to look at the quality of the oil. This still has an amber translucency to the color. But the most important thing is no bubbles in the oil. When you see little bubbles on the end of that oil dipstick, run, because that means that vehicle is getting water in the oil, which means head gasket issues, and that's a real problem in our very dry, hot climate. But this doesn't have any issues like that at all. Now I'm going to go ahead and start it up, and I'm going to show you that my foot's not going on the gas. It's a push button start, but I do have to push my foot on the brake. And it just starts like that every time. And it's got this kind of cool little graphic that comes up, tells you the temperature. I want you to observe the idle. That needle is not moving at all. It's a super, super steady idle. I'm going to go ahead and put it in reverse, neutral, drive, and there's that mode too. Okay. The cruise control works, and I'm going to demonstrate that. But all in all, this is a really, really nice car. I also wanted to show you that the wipers work. All right, both rear turn signals are working, and both front turn signals are working. I've got the headlights on with the brights. That's why you're seeing 4 lights. And the taillights are working too. There it is. There it is right there. And you can see it's really, really clean inside. And it's a very, very deep trunk. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate all the windows. And there's that window too. Okay, so all four windows work fine. Let me also do the mirrors real quick. So there's left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down. So the mirrors work in all 8 directions, and all 4 power windows work in all 8 directions as well, with no shuttering, stopping, starting, any issues whatsoever. Very, very smooth operation and travel of the windows. Also, a lot of times people don't look at the condition of the visors, but you know that can be real annoying when you have a visor that's in bad shape or it falls down in your face, things like that. These visors are in good shape. Both lighted mirrors are working. Pretty sure every darn thing on this vehicle works. And the air conditioning, really, really good, strong blow. And it blows very, very, very cold. Okay, I am driving my 2015 Nissan Altima. As you can see, it's got under 90,000 miles. There are absolutely no dashboard lights whatsoever, no check engine, no issues, zero. I've actually got the cruise control set at 65. It's working. You can see that my foot's not on the gas, and the car drives really, really smooth. Okay, I now have the cruise set a little higher. You can see the RPMs are still below 2,000, and I'm doing 75. So really, really good fuel economy from that perspective. That's almost 40 miles an hour for every 1,000 RPM. That's a great ratio. And here I am at exactly 2,000 RPM, and I'm doing exactly 80. So it really is 40 miles an hour for every 1,000 RPM.